Today I am back with some more beautiful Christmas DIYs that I think turned out adorable, and I can't wait to get started. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Katelyn and I love crafting and making DIY home decor on a budget, so we're always making super cheap, inexpensive DIYs to make your home beautiful. In today's video, I'm actually making some Christmas projects that turned out super cute and I just love them so much, so I cannot wait to share with you guys. Before we get started, I do want to give a huge thank you to KiwiCo for sponsoring today's video. I have a really awesome DIY I'm doing using one of their maker crates, which is so cool. You guys are going to love it, so I cannot wait, so make sure you stay tuned for that. But first, we are going to go ahead and jump on into some really fun Christmas DIY projects that were just really adorable and easy to put together. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, if you see any of these signs at the Dollar Tree, make sure to go ahead and grab a few of them. I can already tell these are my favorite signs. I love that wood edging or the frame itself. I think it is so beautiful and it's going to be perfect for all of our farmhouse and Christmas DIYs. So I was able to pick up 3 of them, but I really hope that I find some more because this will be a really fun piece to use. And it's always fun whenever Dollar Tree switches up their signs so that we do get to use something different. I started by covering up the backing with white chalk paint, and then I cut down a piece of white wood scrapbooking paper. This came from Hobby Lobby, very inexpensive, and then I'm attaching this with a glue stick. Now I still love Mod Podge and use it all the time, but if you are looking for a quick DIY to speed up the drying process or to maybe get less wrinkles, you can try out a school glue stick and it holds really nicely. What I was super excited and inspired about this DIY was seeing this tiny little red truck and camper, which I thought was adorable. I went ahead and picked up a few of them. I was able to find some more even after my mom just found me 1 or 2 of them. So I was super excited to find this. I decided to add in some trees to give it a little bit more dimension, so I add those into the edges, and then that cute little red truck is just going to fit perfect in between them, really low, so I just love it so much. I needed a clip to hold the photo on here because this is going to be a photo frame. All I could find at Dollar Tree were these push pin clips, so I picked that up. I did have to use my wire cutters to trim off the pin itself, but this worked perfect to go ahead and hot glue down. It was so satisfying adding in the little red truck. I just can't get over it. I think it is so cute. Let me know if you have found these at your Dollar Tree in the comments down below. I would love to know. I go ahead and add a coordinating bow. I felt like it needed that pop of red at the top, how the truck is kind of popping off red down there. I thought it would be really cute in the corner, but I also thought it would be really pretty setting on top, so I like this a lot better. I kind of fluffed it up and then cut down the little tails, but I thought it really coordinated and flowed really nice together, and I think this will just be a really fun piece that I can swap the photos out every year and just keep it updated and easy to change out, but really cute. For the next DIY, I wanted to make a larger sign, kind of to look like a pallet sign, so that I could add in my gorgeous window clings that I picked up from Walmart. You guys are going to love these, but don't worry because Dollar Tree has wall clings with the little red truck. Also, Dollar General does, so I'm crossing my fingers that you guys can find them somewhere, or you definitely can make your own. But I go ahead and just sand down the excess paper and remove the hangers and the staples that were in these signs. Also, the fall scarecrows would work, or they had Halloween signs or new Christmas signs that would work perfect for this. So I'm sure you guys can find some signs that will work. My Dollar Tree also put out little snowmen in this same shape sign, but I started by putting these upside down because I am going to be painting on the backs, which is the new front, and I added in the jumbo popsicle sticks to keep this really sturdy. But even though I did flip this over, I did go ahead and try to push it together as much as I could so this is nice and flush together. I did add in 2 coats of the white paint to get good coverage, and then I took a piece of sandpaper to kind of just stress over that to make it look a little bit more rustic. Even though these are already attached, I wanted that little top and bottom wood piece that you see on all of the wood pallets and the adorable farmhouse signs. So I'm using paint sticks from Walmart for this. You get a 3-pack for less than $1 or around $1, and I just wanted it to barely overhang the sign. So this will just add another 3D element to make it look more realistic, like a pallet sign. To cut the paint sticks, I like to just take a razor knife and score over it several times. And then I can break it in half and kind of trim it down or clean it up with my scissors. And then I'm taking the same white paint and going over this so it does coordinate with the sign. I didn't paint them as much coverage as the sign because I wanted these to look a little bit more rustic and show up rather than just getting washed out in the white. I add this to the top and the bottom, and I just already loved it so much. I felt like I was definitely getting that palette sign that I was going after. And these are the window clings that I'm going to be using. These were 98 cents. So stinking inexpensive. I was super, super excited. I added the red truck at the bottom, and I love the size of it. It's so big, and the text is really big. I just think it is really pretty and goes perfect on this sign. So after I get this sign all put together, I literally spent $3 on the sign itself, and then you could say that I use $1 worth of greenery in the corner, but I am picking off scraps that I've had different places. But I just think it is so cool how you can create large pieces like this for very inexpensive. So I'm adding that just around on the sign. I kind of rearranged it a little bit until I loved it. And then using some Mod Podge, I'm going to go ahead and glue all of this down in place one at a time so I can remember where everything goes. But it's just so, so cool getting to use window clings like this, because that would be a lot of tracing and painting or cutting on a Cricut or something to get all of this gorgeous font. I applied more Mod Podge over the entire sign or all of the stickers because I don't want anything peeling up, and then using a little bit of gray paint. I think it just makes the window clings blend in and look a little bit more natural if you go over the window clings with the matching paint that you do on the sign. And then as you can see, I am drilling out a couple of holes out of the top so that I can add my rope hanger in. I love tying the knots in the front. It looks so rustic farmhouse. I think it is gorgeous. And I just purchased a sign that kind of looks like this for about $15 to $20, and that's like on the super cheap price. So you can save a ton of money DIYing your own Christmas decor, and it doesn't have to look cheap. Like, this looks like a really nice sign. Like I said before, I did want to add some greenery to the top. I started with some Dollar Tree little garland ties, and I added that to the corner, and then I'm adding in some pine cones and berries, and then I picked up this large pack of little sprigs and tree trimmings. They are fake, obviously, from Target. This was around $5, but I thought this would be so cool to have on hand just to kind of tuck these little pieces in on any sign or decor piece that I'm making. I think it makes it pop whenever you take a little bit of white paint and go over the pine cones and the greenery. It kind of separates each branch. It looks like it's snowy and flocked, but also more like farmhousey look. I think it turned out gorgeous, and I just couldn't love this sign anymore. Let me know if you are enjoying these DIYs by giving me a big thumbs up. It really helps me out here on YouTube. I am loving Rustic Christmas decor. I've decorated that for the last 2 years and I am still just obsessed with it. All things rustic and country. I call it like cabin cozy Christmas. I love it so much. But I love all styles of Christmas. That's just what I choose for my family. But let me know in the comments down below what you are decorating your home in or what colors you are using this Christmas season. I would love to know. But before we go any further on into today's video, I do want to tell you a little bit more about today's sponsor, which is KiwiCo. We are huge KiwiCo fans in my home. My girls get so excited whenever we are about to get a kiwi crate delivered to the door. KiwiCo offers these subscription boxes sent straight to your door, and it is so fun to just sit and play along with my little girls. It is such a great resource for learning and especially family time. KiwiCo offers 8 different subscriptions for different age groups and topics, and each box is educational while still having fun with each STEAM project. STEAM stands for science, technology, engineering, art, and math, which is making it engaging and seriously fun. These crates provide hours of entertainment, seriously, but they're still so educational, but in a really cool way. I am obsessed with KiwiCo's Maker Crate. It's for adults or anyone over the age of 14. You all know I love making DIYs and my own crafts, but getting these maker crates are really cool because they have like challenging techniques, and I have learned so many techniques that I can apply to everyday crafting. KiwiCo has designed these maker crates so that beginners and experienced crafters can enjoy and create while learning something new. Today's box is all about luminescent sculptures and wire art, which I had a blast putting together. Each box comes with all of the supplies needed for that month's project, so no running to the store, and it offers details, instructions, and there's even like videos online that walk you through each step to create your beautiful, fun project. Like this wire art project that will be so fun to display in my new craft room. This little hello sign, I think it is adorable. And we are fixing me up a new craft room, so this is perfect for it. I love working with electronic pieces, so that's something that I would be scared to do by myself or just wouldn't think to try. But I just love how easy they make it to follow along, like I said, while learning something new. Don't forget that the holidays are coming up and KiwiCo makes the perfect gift, and whenever you buy someone a subscription, it's something that they can enjoy all year. Be sure to check out KiwiCo.com/Katelyn50. I'll put that up here on the screen so that you can receive 50% off your first month of any crate or subscription, which is super cool, and that link will be down in the description. So another huge thank you once again to KiwiCo for sponsoring today's video. But let's go ahead and jump back into crafting because I have another beautiful Christmas DIY that is super cozy and fun, and I know you guys are going to love it. So let's go ahead and get back into the video. To start this DIY, I'm using a leftover fall square sign. I go ahead and remove the hanger, and then I needed to frame this sign. I wanted it to have like a little fake frame around the edges so that I could decorate the middle really cute. So I am using a ruler, and I just went ahead and took the width of the ruler and traced that around all 4 sides so that I could paint this gray color, and it does look like it has more of like a frame. And then because I have to distress everything, that was steel color that I originally painted, and now I'm going over it with some darker elephant color chalk paint to make it look more weathered. Now to get the center white, I did add in some painter's tape to get those really nice and crisp lines, and then a couple of coats of the white chalk paint, and I feel like you could add anything in here, and just for $1, for a dollar sign, you instantly could just frame anything that you wanted to draw or write. I think just a cutting out font on your Cricut would be really cute, but I wanted to dress this up. I love all things like bakery and sweets and cutesy little stuff during Christmas. Christmas, so I thought it would be really fun to cut out this mug out of cardboard. I was inspired because I found some really cool stickers from the Dollar General, like wall decals, that were so beautiful, so I had to share a sign, but I really needed a little coffee mug to go with them. So I cut this out of cardboard, and I'm filling in the edges with some wood filler so that whenever it is on this sign, it doesn't look just like cheap cardboard. I took some red chalk paint and I go ahead and paint the entire thing and let that dry, and then around the top I'm going to take this little mocha colored paint. It's actually in the Territorial apple barrel paint, I think it's called, so I added that so it looks like a real little hot cocoa mug or coffee mug. And then using one of Dollar Tree's little mini snowflake ornaments, I filled in the hole with some white spackle from Dollar Tree, hot glued that down, and then it was time to add in these gorgeous little Dollar General stickers. Repeat, this did come from Dollar General. I'm always worried that someone will think that I found this specifically at Dollar Tree, but I go ahead and remove those stickers and just played around with them how that I wanted. I decided just to use a few of them. I put the made with love. You didn't want to add that blue color, you could leave that off and write your own word up there, but I go ahead and hot glue the mug down, and then once again I'm going to be drilling some holes so that I can add that rope to the top. This is my favorite way to hang the Dollar Tree signs. This is how easy it came together. I love using stickers on DIYs. It just makes DIYing so much easier when you don't have to do all the fine little detail painting. But I think this sign turned out gorgeous. I'm going to style it in my kitchen with a little cookie jar and maybe some cutesy little decor. I'm still going to rearrange it some, but I still think it turned out too cute. I love it. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe and don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Make sure you go and check out the link down below and check out KiwiCo, and thank you once again to KiwiCo for sponsoring this video. They are seriously a fun way to learn new techniques and enjoy spending time with family or friends, and something that you can look forward to receiving in the mail. So make sure you do check out that link down below, and I'll see you next time. Let me know which one of today's projects was your favorite and what you're currently working on. I would love to know, and I'll see you next time. Happy crafting. Bye.